Welcome to yet another video from Lamp of Wisdom. In the world of one-day international cricket, captains are not just players. They are leaders who bear the weight of expectations, strategy, and performance. Some captains, however, leave a lasting legacy leading their teams in a remarkable streak of consecutive matches. Here's the tale of the top 10 captains who held the reins for the longest uninterrupted stretches in ODI history. At number 10, Clive Lloyd, the pioneer with a total of 50 matches between 1975-1981. Our journey begins in the golden era of West Indies cricket, where a towering leader, Clive Lloyd, shaped the Caribbean team into a formidable force. From the first ever ODI World Cup in 1975, Lloyd captained his team in 50 consecutive matches, instilling discipline, aggression, and an attacking mindset. His leadership laid the foundation for West Indies' dominance, culminating in 2 World Cup victories in 1975 and 1979. At number 9, Sourav Ganguly, the Dada of Indian cricket, with a total of 53 matches between 2002-2004. Fast forward to the early 2000s, and Indian cricket was undergoing a transformation under Sourav Ganguly, affectionately known as Dada. From 2002 to 2004, he led India in 53 consecutive ODIs, reshaping the team's aggression and giving young talents like Virender Sehwag, Yuvraj Singh, and MS Dhoni their due opportunities. His leadership took India to the 2003 World Cup final, proving his ability to inspire a team with passion and resilience. At number 8, Graeme Smith, the Proteas. Young warrior, with a total of 67 matches between 2003-2007. In 2003, a 22-year-old Graeme Smith was handed the captaincy of South Africa, a bold move that would define the nation's cricketing journey. Smith led his side in 67 consecutive ODIs, bringing a sense of steadiness and fearlessness to the Proteas. His tenure saw South Africa's rise as a dominant white ball team, known for their aggressive yet calculated approach to the game. At number 7, MS Dhoni, Captain Cool's reign begins with a total of 72 matches between 2007 to 2010. By 2007, Indian cricket had found its new leader in MS Dhoni. Calm, composed, and an astute strategist, Dhoni captained India in 72 consecutive ODIs from 2007 to 2010. Under his leadership, India became the number 1 ODI team, won the 2008 CB series in Australia, and set the stage for future triumphs. At number 6, Ricky Ponting, the Aussie dominator, with a total of 73 matches between 2002-2006. In the early 2000s, no team dominated world cricket like Australia, and Ricky Ponting was the man at the helm. Between 2002 and 2006, he led the Aussies in 73 consecutive ODIs, overseeing one of the most dominant periods in cricket history. Under his leadership, Australia remained nearly unbeatable, winning the 2003 World Cup and setting an unmatched standard of excellence. At number 5, Alan Border, the gritty leader with a total of 74 matches between 1985 and 1989. Before Australia became the cricketing powerhouse it is today, Alan Border was the man who laid the groundwork. Between 1985 and 1989, he captained Australia in 74 consecutive ODIs, bringing toughness, resilience, and a never-give-up attitude. His leadership helped transform Australian cricket, paving the way for the future legends who followed. At number 4, Stephen Fleming, the tactical genius with a total of 80 matches between 2003-2006. New Zealand cricket has always been about strategy, teamwork, and maximizing potential, and no one embodied this better than Stephen Fleming. From 2003 to 2006, he led the Black Caps in 80 consecutive ODIs, guiding his team with tactical brilliance and leading them to memorable victories against the world's best sides. At number 3, Arjuna Ranatunga, the Sri Lankan Revolution with a total of 93 matches between 1990 to 1996. Sri Lanka's transformation into a cricketing powerhouse had a key architect, Arjuna Ranatunga. From 1990 to 1996, he led his team in 93 consecutive ODIs, building a side that would go on to win the 1996 World Cup. Ranatunga's leadership was fearless, defying traditional norms and backing players like Sanath Jayasuriya and Muttiah Muralitharan, who would later become legends of the game. At number 2, Mohammad Azharuddin, the elegant leader with a total of 98 matches between 1991 and 1996, one of India's most stylish batsmen. Mohammad Azharuddin was also a long-serving captain, leading India in 98 consecutive ODIs from 1991 to 1996. His wristy strokes were a joy to watch, but his leadership was equally impressive. At number 1, Hansi Cronje, the ultimate leader with a total of 130 matches between 1993-2000. At the top of the list stands Hansi Cronje, the man who led South Africa in an astonishing 130 consecutive ODIs from 1993 to 2000. His ability to strategize and bring out the best in his players made him an exceptional leader. Although his career ended in controversy, Cronje's leadership record remains unparalleled in ODI history. These captains were more than just cricketers. They were visionaries who shaped the destiny of their teams. From Clive Lloyd's dominance to Hansi Cronje's remarkable streak, each of them left a unique mark on the game. Their stories are a testament to the power of leadership, endurance, and unwavering belief in their teams. Who do you think was the most influential leader among them? And also suggest the next list for the video. If you liked the video, then please like, share, and subscribe the channel.